One-knock-o-matic finish. Knocks down to 3. Yes, sir. Mark is going right at Simon Sandagon.
Got the basket and one.
The MPBL preseason invitational continues dito sa Alonte Sports Arena in the city of Biñan. It is a Saturday and it should be another fun triple header ahead of us. Mark Cruz makes his preseason debut for the Gensan Warriors. Mark has not played in the first few games for Gensan. Makakalaban niya. Matchup niya on the other side is Robbie Darang, one of the fastest guards in the MPBL, and it should be a great matchup para sa ating unang laro dito sa Alonte Sports Arena. Gensan against Bataan, and mamaya it's the Junior MPBL D-League selection against the Ilagan Isabela 5-Star Cowboys, and in the main game is the Quezon City Black Bulls against the Biñan V-Star Mega Wagi. And another great lineup of games ahead of us. My name is Daf Tupas. Kasama ko Christian Luanzon again. And kamusta ka, partner? Medyo maaga ka dito ngayong hapon.
Masaya, oo. At dahil nabanggit mo yan, ganun talaga. Yung laging maaga kasi may mga nahuhuli. Pero hindi yung topic of discussion ngayon.
Oo, mamaya.
Diba?
Konti na lang.
Diba?
Yung mga kaibigan natin na nanonood sa Facebook and YouTube, magandang hapon sa inyo. Tuloy-tuloy lang ang pagsuporta sa Liga ng Bawat Pilipino. Kaya kami happy ngayon dahil may nagbabalik.
Oo. Hindi. That's an understatement. Yung nagbabalik.
Ano lang?
Patay na, nabuhay pa. Yan yun.
Talagang nilabas mo yun na joke, ha? We have with us, Madam Miss Sheila Manubay Salaysay. Welcome back to the coverage. Sheila, we missed you.
For today, Sheila, mabuhay sa Lysation.
Grabe naman sa introduction
Yeah,
yun.
Sheila, the lover and the fighter.
Ayan, gusto
Sheila
ko yan.
Salaysay, welcome back to the coverage.
Yes, magandang hapon sa Dev and Coach Christian. Ako, na-miss ko kayo, syempre. At I'm happy to be back and covering on my first weekend basketball. Kamusta kayo?
Okay lang naman. Ikaw, kamusta ka?
Ito, masaya pa rin sa journey. Syempre, nag-explore tayo ng ibang trabaho dyan. At we are very fortunate na makapagtrabaho. Experiencing different coverages, lalo na sa mundo pa rin ng sports. Pero ito,
Gusto mo bang magpuntuhan na lang tayo? Huwag na tayo mag-cover.
Hindi nga, ito na nga ang kwento ko dahil itong Gensan at syempre Bataan playing first game today. Hindi pa sila nakakakuha ng panalo pareho, but hindi naman daw sila ganun ka-pressure, but they are seeing this preseason as an opportunity for them to look for the right players para bumuo ng kanilang team in preparation for the regular season.
Yan. Yun pala, ha? Sige.
Handa naman pala.
Tuloy natin to. Hanggang mamaya, Sheila, ha? See you again. Thank you so much, Sheila. Siyempre, Group A, tingnan natin ang team standings natin right now because, may mga teams dyan na wala pang talo. Yung iba dyan, naghahanap pa ng panalo.
Tulad itong dalawa.
Oo. Gensan 0-2, Bataan 0-3, Sarangani 0-3, Bacolod 0-2, but Abra and Batangas, the eye test for Batangas and Abra. What do you think so far?
Abra, to me, still the same team. Nawala si Gio Chu, which was the #1 pick last season. But yung mga pumalit naman, a lot of youth. They're more athletic, I would say. Pero big shoes to fill yun, yung kay Gio Chu. Played crucial minutes for them. Batangas, just like what I said in the last game, give me some stock of Batangas. I think I'm sold with them. I know it's just preseason. I'm sure they're going to make maybe 1 or 2 moves. Maybe get a big man. I think Mark Cruz is still there. You mentioned this.
Yeah, Mark Cruz is still there.
If they could get him back, it's big for them. But I really like the mix of players and the youth as well sa Batangas.
Yan yung dalawang teams na nasa taas nitong Group A. And syempre, Gensan ang pag-uusapan natin because they will be playing today. And one of the players that has emerged para dito sa Gensan is Nelo Santos. Nelo from the University of Makati had 18 points against Batangas. Alam ko hindi na to yung puntos niya doon. Medyo decided na yung outcome. But, you gotta give it to him,
right,
for playing his heart out. may 7 rebounds pa siya.
Right.
It shows you a lot of that he was there for, yung effort niya nandun in that ball game.
Well, I guess the highlight of that game for me, for him, was the outcome of the game never changed his approach from the start to finish. And that's what you like sa mga players sa ganito. And, it was reported in the last game that some players, maybe all, the percentage we don't know, have yet to, sign officially with them. So I'm sure pinaglalaban nila yun. If he continues to do this, then they could be really good.
Sa kabilang panig naman, Bataan just falling short against Mindoro, 86-78 at the Paco Arena. And, they did parade a new player in Christian Balagasay. And actually, 2 players, Chito Jaime as well. Nagbabalik sa kanyang dating kupunan na Bataan. So, pagbalik ni Chito, just not, hindi rin nagbago yung fortunes nila. But I think, you're looking at, giving up 37 free throws in that ball game. The chances of you winning is going to be, very difficult, especially if you just shot 15 free throws in that game.
And that's because they gave up 27 fouls. So it's good that you mentioned that, even though it wasn't seen on the screens. And let's see if they could adjust to that. I'm sure pinag-usapan yun in the pre-game. A better defensive effort without fouling.
Yeah, and syempre, ready na tayo. For our starters, it's Gensan against Bataan in their first game.
Let's meet the starters. First, for Gensan Warriors. Starting at forward number 16, Adi Santos. Also at forward number 7, Kyle Tolentino. Playing center number 28, Jello Loristo. At guard number 30, Nello Santos. And at one guard number 35, Hesed Gabo. The head coach for Gensan Warriors is Councilor Elvis Tolentino. Assistant coaches Boying Diloy, Rizal Castro, James Bartolome, Noy Pido, and Rod Delentino. Team managers Merman Flores. The team owner is Councilor Michael Pacquiao. Now for one, Bataan Risers, Kamaya Coast. Starting at guard number 3, Alfred Flores. Also at guard number 1, Robbie Darang. At center number 21, Christian Balagasay. Forward number 18, Tutoy Ramirez. And the other forward number 28, Chito Jaime. The head coach for One Bataan Risers is Goody Ilagan with Mactan. Assistant coaches Ogie Gumantay, John Flores, F. Francisco, Marvin Molines, Louis Cortina, and Councilor Gary David. Team manager is Attorney Gary Palmero. The team owner is Luis Valenzuela.
Gensan starts with Hesed Gabo, Nelo Santos, Jello Loristo, Cal Tolentino, and Adi Santos. Bataan naman, Alfred Flores, Robbie Darang, Christian Balagasay, Adrian Ramirez, and Chito Jaime. So Chito Jaime returning to Bataan after a
With Pasig last year.
Pasig everywhere.
Right? Last season. Yung Bataan niya, no? What was that?
Season 2.
No?
Season 2. With a
Kasama si Commissioner Zay Reyes.
yeah, with a really star-studded team there.
Naalala ko yun.
Robbie Celis.
Gary David ba nandun?
Wala yata.
First season si Gary.
Oo.
Hindi. Parang first 2 seasons si El Granada.
Oo.
Let's not forget, Bataan, 1 of 10 of the original teams natin. Pioneer teams.
Daniel Santos gets the start alongside Cal Tolentino and Hesed Gabo.
Lahat ng 10 yun, no? Still part of the league?
Yeah. Last season, nandun sila. Flores, medyo pinilit niya yung pasa doon kay Ramirez sa gilid.
So is that 2 turnovers to start this game? Sa kabila, turnover din yun, no?
Listo back out to Gabo. Nelo Santos. Adi Santos. Tolentino launches the 3. It's good. Cal Tolentino knocks on his first shot of the ball game. 3-0. Robbie Darang. Malagasay. Jaime. couple of air balls here early on para kay Chito Jaime. For his, trying to find his groove here. Tolentino now with Loristo. Nelo Santos fires a three. Almost. Ganda rin ng bitaw nitong Nelo Santos, Christian, no? Mataas din yung arc sa tira.
Yeah, tsaka maganda rin kumpiyansa, no? Mukhang binibigyan din siya ng kumpiyansa ni Coach Elvis as Balagsay knocks down his first two for Bataan and for his team.
Gabo off the mark. There was a foul on the rebound. It looks like it will go against
Gensan.
Angelo Loristo.
Well, Jello Loristo, you and I, we've been impressed, no? I think this is our third game to cover. Personally, itong Gensan. And he's been impressive, no? Aside from yung obvious build ng kanyang katawan, he's physical, he rebounds. To me, looks to be a decent finisher, has good hands, and has a good understanding of the game as Robbie Darang, after missing his first shot, makes his second attempt from downtown.
Tolentino, 2 threes para kay Kyle. To start the game, 65 is the count for Gensan. Robbie. Step back three. Robbie Darang back to back.
The thing about Robbie, even as a point guard, at least compared to last season, he's been really streaky, no? Streaky ito si Robbie. Minsan may mga gabing hindi para sa kanya yung mga tira niya. And so far, in this preseason game, maganda yung kanyang bitaw. 2 sa 3 attempt niya. Pumasok na.
Off the catch and shoot here was
Tolentino.
Binawi naman sa kapunan ni Robbie Darang. Nelo Santos, good line, but he misses again. 0 for 2 to start the game. Tutoy Ramirez. Jaime. Darang fires again. Misses this time. Robbie first to the loose ball. Alfred Flores is there. Robbie back to Ramirez. Jaime. Oh, nice pass. Beautiful pass galing kay Chito Jaime. Medyo pumabor si Hesed Gabo doon sa paglabas ni Alfred Flores.
Oh, and because of the action, no, sa kaliwang bahagi, getting two and then forcing the rotation. And that's what you get when you have a veteran like Chito Jaime. That pass was a pass to the open space, no? Which si Ramirez, he just had to go to that space off the lead pass and make the easy basket. Tingnan mo, nasa corner, just led him to the open spot, libreng-libre. Good team basketball.
10-6 is the count for Bataan in the early stages of this ball game. The timeout to break. To 80 was the final score between Batangas and Gensan. Batangas with a dominant performance against this new look Gensan team. And for more on the Warriors, let's go to Sheila.
Yes, Adelph, it's all about rebuilding and finding the right pieces. That is the main goal of Coach Elvis Tolentino. Ginagamit niya ang preseason as a tryout period to look at their players' attitude or on how they will react to particular situation and if they are a right fit for the team. Dagdag pa ni Coach Elvis, mas gusto daw niya ang mga fresh grad, young players dahil mas madaling maturuan and these guys still dreams pero their goal is to win para dito sa preseason at dahil winning is also an attitude that he also wants to instill in them. Kaya pumipili pa siya kung sino ba talaga yung perfect fit for the team. Balik sa inyo.
No, just a period of discovery for Coach Elvis.
Matatawagan ng foul, no? Itong Gensan. And yeah, to Sheila's report, no? And you could say that this is a revamped team, no, for Gensan because obviously there's a lot of new faces, a lot of young faces. But at the same time, yung mga roles nagbago na rin. And for example, we've been emphasizing the past 2 seasons before itong approaching 8. Kyle Tolentino being the guy that's being mentored by the vets. I think, yeah, his role is going to change this year because nasa ano na siya eh. Basically, nasa kuya stage na siya, no? You don't call him a veteran, but considering that this is his what? 4th season at least?
Yeah,
Since Marikina, 4th or 5th season? Since he started out his career in Marikina as Gabo misses. Silang dalawa, no? Ni Hesen Gabo, Mark Cruz, Val Acuña obviously. I don't really see it that much in Louis Vigil because he's a newbie and although matagal na siya sa basketball. So he's gonna rely on those guys, no, to lead the team into another playoff run. Tatlong sunod na ba sila at least?
Yeah, and they've gone far, no? A couple of years na umabot sila ng second round
Right.
ng semifinals.
And so far, that's been the best achievement.
Yeah, Los Santos is replaced by Luis Vigil. Ryan Arenal is on the floor. Pinalitan niya si Jello Loristo. Tutoy Ramirez with a drive.
Excellent save right there to keep the ball in bounds. And Chito Jaime just finding the open guy. But what a finish after a made basket. And that is quick basketball on the other end. Kyle Tolentino, maganda kanyang simula.
He's got 8 points now, Kyle Tolentino. 4.5 minutes to go here in the first period.
Against this 2-3 zone of Gensan.
Flores. That's short. Rebound ni Alex Ramos. Darang. Jaime. 0 for 3 for Chito Jaime. Good challenge by Adi Santos. Gabo leaves it for Kyle. Tolentino's got 11 points.
Nice transition right there. First peak, sealing Chito Jaime. Doing a good job defending Adi Santos but filing the trailer. What was that? Gabo to Tolentino?
Yep.
And Tolentino with an excellent start to this first quarter.
Darang to Flores, corner 3. That doesn't work inside. Alex Ramos puts it in, plus the foul.
Well, Alex Ramos, he's been solid for Bataan to start this game. Coming off the bench, a lot of skip passes against the zone right here. His second straight offensive rebound in 2 possessions. The difference, eto, basket na, may foul pa. Patay yung lamok sa mukha eh.
Kaya nga eh. Buti na lang, hindi ako nagcha-challenge sa'yo ng ganyan.
Hindi ka rin naabot.
Abot yan. Bumukha lang, abot. Kamay, hindi.
Sa taas ang laro mo eh. Lalo na, tulad yan, nakasona ang Gensan. Malamang nandun ka lang sa may free throw line eh.
Tapos, hindi pa tumitira na sa half court na. Nakaagaw si Robbie Darang all the way to the cup. 8 points para kay Robbie.
Ito, hindi tumira ng half court pero yung agaw niya, doon galing. And that speedy dribble to the other end. Ang hirap na habulin.
Ito na nga yung matchup natin, no? Mark Cruz against Robbie Darang. Like to thank MannyPay, the digital wallet built for the community. Takbo ang Bataan, Darang into double figures with 10.
A good job this time of running the outside lane, Robbie Darang, to create that 2-on-1. Ang ganda rin naman ng hanap sa kanya doon ni Santos.
Mark Cruz finds Tolentino. Hey, check para kay Kyle. Rebound, Jeff Santos.
Really like the pace to this game, no? Both teams looking for opportunities. Pag wala, getting straight into their secondary offense. A smart foul by Ramirez. Only their third team foul to stop the potential 3 versus 2.
Rabawan comes in. Dante Pagio as well. Carl Bringas, Jeff Santos, and Alfred Flores. Interesting din tong rotation ni Coach Goody and Coach Mac. No? Pinagsasabay nila si Robbie Darang siya si Alfred Flores. Tapos magpapahinga si Alfred. Pagpahinga ni Alfred, labas si Robbie, pasok si Alfred.
Para siguro yung pace ng laro, ano pa rin,
Maintain.
mabilis pa rin, no? Whether umupo yung isa at or nasa loob yung isa.
Santos sees a gap and lays it in for 2.
Yung paghanap sa gap, ang hirap na eh. Yung finish, mas mahirap. Pero walang problema para kay Santos.
Tossi for 3. That doesn't work. Rebound ni Gabawan.
Ito na naman sila, oh. Smart. Narinig yung pito. Because I thought he had the intention to pass. Dahil nag-commit na yung defender. Pero narinig niya yung pito. Just threw it up. Pero
I don't
hindi
think
yata ibibigay.
Yeah. In the act of shooting. Pagio. Pasatira ni Flores. Santos sa ilalim. Natapik. It is going to be a Bataan ball.
So that was the 16th of rebounds in total by Bataan. Kalahati si Delph offensive rebounding. So 8 defensive rebounds and 8 offensive rebounds. Nasa first quarter pa lamang tayo. Sayang yun, no? Ganda ng hanap ni Gabawan kay Santos. Mintis lamang.
Arenal, short on the 3. Vigil, that's a travel.
Sa kabilang panig naman, no? Only their second offensive rebound, pero yung pangalawang pagkakataon nila ends up in a turnover. Kaya malaki na kagad, no? Or decente na kagad ang kalamangan itong Gensan, 7.
51 seconds remaining. There's a timeout on the floor. Robbie Darang had 9 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists against Mindoro. Had a tough matchup against the guards of Mindoro.
But so far, in this first quarter, nalagpasan niya na yung kanyang puntos. 10 puntos na. No? Also has 2 steals.
Inside, Santos. Francisco with a sidestep.
That was a nice sidestep move in transition. I could just see, yung mindset just a different mindset no nito si Tansinko dito sa Gensan. I don't know if it's Coach Elvis talking to him about a different role or maybe him trying to expand his game. That time, that's something that we didn't really see much dito sa MPBL.
But we saw that in the first game, no, ng Gensan and
no, talking about the previous seasons.
previous seasons.
Tsaka iba rin yung takbo niya. You know, he's always been, you know, like the skinny type. He's not really the muscular.
Yeah, I think
or the chubby type. Pero makikita mo yung katawan niya, the way he moves, kondisyon yung kilos niya.
Parang ikaw pag Chinese League season.
Oh my goodness.
Dante Baguio shoots over Marvin Janicio. He misses. Baguio to Gabawan, and they will run out of time. Referee Aled Manzano making the call. But tapos na po ang ating first quarter dito sa Alonte Sports Arena. It's the Bataan Risers led by Robbie Darangs, 10 points and 2 steals with a 5-point lead against the Gensan Warriors, who were led by Kyle Tolentino. And Robbie, one of his steals and the finish on the break. We will cut to a break and we will return with the second quarter. Bataan ahead. Second quarter action dito sa MPBL Preseason Invitational. Mark Cruz gets us going. Misses the 3.
Well, that's a play really for Mark Cruz, no? Is really one of the masters of that double drag action. Going to his left. Just unable to knock it down for the first attempt dito sa second quarter, and that's a foul. And that is against Ramirez.
Only 4 of 15 shooting for Gensan in that first quarter.
Well, that was a highly entertaining quarter. Talk about the two teams combining for 35 points, the 21 points. 2 players lamang yun. No, si Tolentino at si Robbie Darang with 11 and 10 respectively.
Tutoy Ramirez, pahinga muna, binalik na si Jeff Santos. Mitchell Maines is in the game for Bataan. Pacquiao back to Tansinko, shoots and hits.
And this time a catch and shoot for Tosi Tansinko. Ang makikita mo, napag-usapan natin yung kilos niya. That was a catch and shoot jump shot. Sa left na naman, backdoor play. Santos, nice play by Bataan. Another good pass by Jamil Gabawan.
Yeah, recognizing the empty space there. And Jeff Santos completes the 3-point play. 20-18. I'll make that 23-18 rather. For Bataan now, Marvin Janicio, Tansinko ngayon. The discard on Santos. It's an offensive foul on Tosi.
Now Gensan on that play just as they have to do a better job of screening. Now they ran their play the whole way from, you know, left side to right side, middle split action of that, you know, high post on the right elbow. Pero napilitan, no? Itong si Tosi Tansinko, yun nga, to discard yung kanyang defender because not being able to create the advantage after getting the ball.
Minus against Louis Vigil. Mitchell minus, wild shot, rebound, Carl Bringas, and the foul on the Gensan player there.
Pacquiao, I believe, he did a good job of contesting the first one. The wild shot na nabanggit mo kay Minus. But because they got the offensive rebound, the second one, overly aggressive na.
Carl Bringas, another holdover from last season. That's JP Kawilan of
Ilagan.
the Ilagan Isabela team. They will be in action later on the
Si
second game.
Kawilan last season.
Zamboanga.
Right.
All-star season for JP.
Right, yeah. Nung under kay Coach Bong at kay Coach Egay.
Ganda ng... napanood mo pala yun, no? Nanonood ka pala nung isang gabi, no? Yung Ilagan versus
Yes.
Marikina.
Yes.
Grabe yung game na yun.
First
overtime game of the preseason.
Well, hindi na ako umabot dun sa overtime when I was, preparing for the game dahil may game mamaya ba ang may game mamaya ang Ilagan
May
diba?
game.
And then nakita ko nga nag-overtime.
No, they were down by 7 with 2.5 minutes to play. Ilagan.
Right.
And then came all the way back to tie the game on J. Boy Solis's 2 free throws with 9/10 of a second. Parang grabe siguro yung pressure na yun, no?
Pero
kahit preseason pa.
Binabanggit mo na yan si Solis, naalala ko the game before that, no, na maganda ang nilalaro niya towards the tail end of last season, and he's just using itong preseason as a springboard as we approach a nice 2-on-1 there, Vigil to Marwin.
Mamaya marami tayong topic doon kasi D-League yung kalaban din nila 25-20.
It's good denials by Marwin. A silly foul by Mark Cruz.
Nice feed here from Vigil to Marvin Junicio. Running the break. I see Fontanilla in the lineup here for Gensan. Another point guard para sa kanila. Played for Pangasinan last season. Minus against Nelo Santos. Oh, great defense.
Help defense by Pacquiao. Good job by Santos, the initial defender, of holding his ground.
Marvin Junicio.
Nice rebound by Santos.
Hindi na lang natapos.
Oh, really fought for that, no? Minus are trying to box him out. Another rebound by Santos.
Wow. He's been impressive, Christian.
He just has his dog in him.
Yeah. Meron ganun eh.
Yeah.
Parang it's not there for all players.
Right.
It's not there for all players, by the way.
I'm not sure if we're gonna see, the replay of it, but the first offensive rebound, it wasn't your, I don't want to say typical, but there's all kinds of offensive rebounds, rotation, nalilibre. Hindi siya libre. Sinubukan siyang i-box out. Maganda yung box out sa kanya, pero maganda rin yung paglaban niya sa posisyon at 2 beses niya pag ginawa.
And hindi biro yung nakuhanan niya ng rebound doon. Mitchell Minus. One of the more athletic players in this league. And Dante Pagio returns for Jeff Santos. So Darang and Flores, Ramos, Pagio, and Balagasa. I'd like to thank LGR, the official outfitter of the MPBL. Dante Pagio, corner 3, won't go. Nelo running the break. Nelo
Nice.
Santos, what a finish.
What I like about that is he was looking to pass initially, but he reacted to the defender na kumarga doon sa papasahan niya and saw a lane and finished strong. What an impressive finish on a 2-on-1 break, Santos. That's a walk, yeah. Dragged his pivot foot, which was his right foot. To credit the official for being, look at this, Sidel, right here. Yung look away na yan, hindi lang nakita sa replay, no? It was Flores rather,
Yeah.
and it opened up the lane. Ang hirap nun, While you're running defensively, sprinting back, Napikaya ka doon ka sa kabila, babalik ka ulit.
And Santos again draws the foul.
Kung tayo yun, malamang na ankle breaker tayo. You can imagine what I'm saying, right? Kahit hindi nakita sa replay. On a 2-on-1 break, playing in between, kumarga ka doon sa kabila, and then nahabol ka doon sa titira. Si Robby Darang, kahit pa paano, si Flores, naka-late challenge eh. Malamang tayo nadapa na eh.
Pero ginagawa mo yan dati nung nasa media league. Yung ako nagpa-pass break tapos may kakampi ako. Hindi, hinahabol mo talaga ako eh. Gusto mo talaga akong palpalin eh.
May sureball ka kasi.
Grabe yun eh.
May sureball ka. Tsaka, may foresight na ako noon na magiging matalik tayong magkaibigan.
Okay.
Kaya binibigay ko yung respeto na yun. Respeto ang tawag doon, partner.
Okay, respeto pala yun ha.
Respeto.
Tapos labas yung mga picture the next day. Andun siya lahat. Andun siya lahat, naka-challenge. Uy, eto, challenge to.
Challenge to. Nacha-challenge sa isa't isa. Alam mo, ang totoong magkaibigan, pinapahaya ang bawat isa.
Like what we do almost every time. Oh, si Sheila, kasi si Sheila kaibigan natin eh.
Oo.
Na ano natin sa kanila.
Kaya bumalik dito yan eh. Alam mo, ba't ka bumalik, Sheila? Alam mo sagot niya? Gusto kong mapahaya ulit.
Kita mo, gaganda ng welcome sa'yo. Oh, hindi makapag-report eh. Mag-report ka na nga, Sheila.
Ramdam na ramdam ko yung pagmamahal nyo, ha? Pero ito, managing the time of the players ang challenge para sa Bataan Risers according to Coach Mactan. They just started training this month, which means hindi pa kondisyon ng mga players, plus the fact that some are injured, like Rafi Octubre, Chris Javier, and Yves Sazon. For today, they be playing with an 11-man roster with 4 to 5 players playing limited time at 5 lang ang kaya nilang pwedeng isagad. But Coach Mac believes that Chito Jaime and Ian Malagasay can definitely bring in leadership and maturity. Magbabalik pa rin ang Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League.
Arth de la Cruz and Aldrin Adorio of Ilagan.
Second game sila.
Second game sila. Third game tayo.
Kalaban ng MPBL selection, no? Yung junior selection.
So nila Boss JR Navarro. We'd like to thank MannyPay, the digital wallet built for the community. Boss JR Navarro and ang ating idol na si Kit Picasso.
Right? Boss Kit, kumusta? Nami-miss ko na yung steak sa bahay niya. Ang tagal na noon, ha? Before pandemic pa yata yun, no?
Oo, sana ma-invite ulit.
Oo nga, eh. Palagay ko, kung kasi nakita mo si Balagasay, nakascore doon, no? After a timeout. Kung magara na yung bahay niya noon before the pandemic, eh, palagay ko, mas magara na ngayon.
At saka yung mga anak niya,
malalaki na. Papanisin na tayo.
Robby Darang, ginamitan ng ball fake doon para ma-freeze. Nelo Santos, corner 3. Got it. Only a 2. Foot on the line para kay Nelo Santos.
I really like the next play mentality, no, for Gensan. That's the second time already sila in this game. After a made basket, naka-atake kagad sila sa kabila. The first one was a layup. This time, almost a three-pointer.
Jaime, got it.
Ito, short na 3 points to. Sumenyas na yung referee. Nakataas yung tatlong daliri.
32 to 30. Eset. Gabo. Goes to Tolentino. Extra pass. Dionisio. That doesn't work. Tutoy Ramirez. Nabitawan ng bola. They were asking for a foul. Everyone
Yeah.
on that Bataan bench.
Mabigat kasi sa harapan ng bench nangyari, no, ng Bataan. Nakita mo to. Ball screen, small to big, no? 4, si Chito Jaime. Just the space that he needs.
It's Gensan challenging the out of bounds play because it's pointing to Bataan. Bataan asking for a foul, so he will be right back.
Upon review, the challenge was successful.
So Gensan will keep possession here, or will regain possession, but it should have been a foul. But out of bounds sa pinotesta eh.
Right. And I thought that was clear as day that bola talaga ng Gensan dahil walang foul na tinawag. Last touch na si Ramirez, turnaround J, Tolentino.
Nelo Santos. Tolentino got the step, puts it in, plus the foul. What a move galing kay Kyle Tolentino. 13 points in the ball game. He's taken a bit of a back seat in the first 2 games ng preseason, Christian, and has allowed other teammates to, showcase themselves. Pero, in this first half, ito yung back to regular programming. Ito si Kyle Tolentino putting the ball in the hoop as Gensan and Bataan are deadlocked at 32. 3:41 remaining in the first half. Commissioner Emer Oreta and head of his committee, Rudy Distrito, in attendance here in Binyan. Tolentino completes the 3-point play. Ma'am Eileen Tolentino, mami ni Kyle, siyempre proud na proud, nanonood ngayon.
Sa TV naman, last game live nanood yan eh.
Oo, nabigay pa ng merienda. Kaya pag nag-cover ako sa'yo, kung may Marikina game, kunin mo.
Sa Monday, magko-cover ako sa Marikina.
Magko-cover ka ba?
Oo.
Ang dalas mo na mag-cover ngayon.
Okay.
Parang hindi ako sanay.
Nakarating kasi sa akin na talagang na-miss mo ko last year.
Ah, talaga ha? Talaga lang ha? Kaya nga ako sa Monday, may ibang trabaho.
Shoot to! May merienda. Si Tolentino nakashoot eh.
Check mo yung phone ko. Baka nag-ano na.
What a half for Kyle Tolentino. That was already his 4th 3 out of 5 attempts. 17 points already in the first half with still 3 minutes remaining. Pero pinawi naman kagad ni Chito Jaime. Pangalawang 3-pointer naman ni Chito.
36-35. Under 3 minutes to play. Here's Hesed Gabo. Adi Santos. Mainit kamay ni Kyle Tolentino. Binabantayan siya ng maigi ni Tutoy Ramirez. Nelo Santos will fire. The shot clock was winding down. Medyo natagalan sila doon nakakahanap kay Kyle. Darang for 3. It's short. Rebound ni Kyle. Bigay kay Hesed Gabo. Marwin. Back out to Hesed. Nelo Santos, three-pointer, no. Marwin Jonicio, short on the layup. Rebound ni Flores. Jaime, nabitawan ng bola. Jonicio to Gabo. Gabo to Nelo Santos. Down the middle, Addy. Both teams already over the limit. Nelo Santos
I'm not sure
fouled there.
who was fouled, no? Is it
Sa pasa. On the pass.
yeah, because Santos, so kay Santos,
Oo.
no, gabawan.
Kay Nelo, kay Addy.
Hindi, kay Adi eh. Kasi parehas tayo na nakita eh. May foul din doon sa pumasa. Which was si Santos. Eh, medyo nagkaroon siya ng welcome to the MPBL moment doon, if you know what I mean.
37-35, Adi Santos sinks the first free throw. Confirmed na. May merienda ka sa Monday.
Maraming salamat po.
Saan na lang ang kailangan mong hanapin sa Monday?
Ano?
Parking. Extreme ang subok at kompletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas. So, good luck, Mr. Luanson.
Madali lang yan. Madali lang yan.
Madali lang, ha?
Oo. May kilala akong counselor doon eh, sa Marikina. Nandito ngayon sa gym na to.
Galing mo talaga.
Jamil Gabawan. First trip at the charity stripe. Splits his first pair.
Yes, Gabo. Pacquiao launches the three. It's good.
And as always, anytime you get a Hesen Gabo, you will have one of the ultimate distributors, na Robbie Darang. Ito naman, driver. You know, slices through the defense. And a nice finish. What a half for Robbie Darang and Kyle Tolentino. Two players in double figures already.
Kanina pa sa first quarter pa, double figures na eh. Hesed Gabo, off-balance shot. Gabawan has it. Robbie Darang gets it to Chito Jaime. Catch and shoot. Short. Chito gets his
Nice
own miss.
move.
Nelo Santos with a steal. Nabigay kay Cal Tolentino. Gabo will pull up. Off the glass and in.
Just unable to execute the pass. No, had the right idea in mind is Chito Jaime and Hesen Gabo. It's probably the first time na nakita ko, no? A pull-up jumper from the side and using the glass. Robbie Darang, mainit pa ba? Wala.
Gabawan underneath. Jaime, blocked by Pacquiao. Rebound secured by Kyle. Bigay kay Santos. Gabo ahead to Pacquiao.
Nice.
And Rene Pacquiao will finish.
Now, how about that pass? On the move, one-hander, really a touch pass for about 40 feet from half court to the basket. That's a highlight.
Jaime. Atake si Chito. Short on the layup. And a blistering finish for the Gensan Warriors in the first half has allowed them to overhaul an early deficit and take the lead. But what a half of basketball though from Kyle Tolentino. 17 points on 4 of 5 shooting from beyond the arc to go with the 4 rebounds. As Gensan is ahead by 6 at the end of the first half.
Live pa rin tayo dito ngayon mula sa Binyan, Laguna para sa Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League Preseason 2026. And for this halftime, makakasama natin Merman Flores, the team manager of Gensan Warriors. Hi, Sir Merman. Sir Merman, for 3 games, hindi pa rin nagiging pabor yung end result ng laro sa inyo. Ano yung mga nagiging challenges nyo and how will you change your storyline for today?
Basically, we're just trying to look for the right combination ng team, the right player to fit the system ni Coach Elvis. And yeah, we hope, buti na lang, preseason pa lang, so we still have time to adjust. Hopefully, we can pick up other players na mag-fit sa system ni Coach Elvis. And yeah, we'll go from there. But so far, meron naman kami mga players na nag-fit, so it's a good thing.
Nabanggit mo na nga yung players na nag-fit. Ano ba yung mga hinahanap nyo na sa tingin mong pasok sa Gensan this season?
Young guns, young legs, and hopefully we can get that from these guys.
Meron ka bang gustong pasalamatan o batiyan?
Yeah, syempre gusto natin pasalamatan ng mga sponsors natin, si Jinky Skin, Armor On, syempre yung MoneyPay. Pag hindi pa kayo naka-download, i-download nyo na. At sa mga taga Gensan ngayon na nanonood, good evening sa inyo, sila Mayora Doralie Pacquiao, Bobby Pacquiao, and syempre si Consi, Michael Pacquiao. Shoutout sa mga taga Yumak Boys na nandito ngayon. Congratulations for winning the championship sa UBL. And yeah, hopefully you get to see them in action second game. So antabayanan niyo yun.
Ayan, maraming salamat and good luck, Mr. Merman Flores, the General Manager of Gensan Warriors. At dyan lang kayo dahil magbabalik pa rin ang Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League Preseason 2026.
halftime dito sa Alonte Sports Arena in Binyan, where the Gensan Warriors, using a huge second quarter run, have taken a 44-38 lead against the Bataan Risers. Bataan did get off their good start, pero yun na nga, no? Unti-unti nakabawi itong Gensan, and riding the hot hands of Cal Tolentino. Bataan, on the other hand, had Robbie Darang, who sparkled in that first half, pero yun na, no? The running game of Gensan evident in that second period, kaya sila lumamang dito 44-38.
Oh, no question. No, the pace has been there for both teams, really, but especially for Gensan, which we mentioned, even of made baskets. They're looking. This was a terrific pass by Gabon. No? This was their last offensive play of the half. But you look at the numbers: 7 3-pointers. Lagpas kalahati doon. Galing kay Kyle Tolentino. Nelo Santos, quietly in double figures. Kalahati dyan sa free throw stripe. No? Nakita yung mga numero. You know, only 6 attempts for Bataan, made 4. Pero for Gensan, got to the line 11 times and made 9. And those 3-point shots and free throws made a huge difference for them to turn things around, 29-18 second quarter, and to take the lead to start the third.
You have a technical foul.
Chito Jaime, I believe.
Chito Jaime at after the halftime buzzer. Nag-approach siya dito sa mga officials natin. Di pwede yan. He's not happy with the call earlier. Joshua Fontanilla getting some minutes here for Gensan. Kasabay niya si Louis Vigil, Jello Loristo, Adi Santos, and Joshua Moralejo.
Balagasay right there after that one dribble spin move to the middle. Saw himself in a web, you know, with another defender. And because it's, was that a jump ball?
Yeah.
Yeah, jump ball. They will retain possession.
Darang trying to get free here. Balagasay with the pick. Darang crossover using the right hand. It's short. Rebound ni Fontanilla. Another speedy guard para dito kay Coach Elvis. Mga mabibilis itong guardia niya. Moralejo can't get the 3 to fall.
They're going to call the foul, I believe, of Adi Santos. There you go.
Just had to call it. Would have been harsh if he fell down. It was out of bounds.
Right.
(45-38). Balagasay gets it to Bringas. Hindi na makontrol yung pasa. Masyadong ahead kay Bringas yung pasa na yon.
Both teams a little sloppy to start this third quarter. So far, we've only had a point, a couple of turnovers.
Fontanilla still surveying his options. Vigil. Atake sa gitna. Bigay kay Jello Laristo. Jumper does not work. Rebound. Minus in. Look at Mitchell Minus having that extra second of hang time.
Yeah, and the strength displayed. You know, anytime na meron kang buwelo, no, which nagkaroon si Minus doon from half court, you know, to the free throw line, you're almost caught in a bind. No? Si Louis Vigil as Minus hits the first free throw. You could just see yung upper body strength nitong si Minus. Medyo nudged him a little bit.
Si El Granada yun ah.
Oh. Ano niya na to? I believe third season as part ng I don't know, the coaching staff or the management. (45-40). Fontanilla, Adi Santos now.
Louis Vigil. Hirap na fade away yun.
Yeah, mahirap talaga. Could have been called for a travel.
Vigil spin.
That's
yes.
a shot. Yeah.
Darang back the other way. Short on the layup. Balagasay puts it back in.
6 points for him. How about the effort by Fontanilla right there na iwanan, no? Pero umisprint to bother that shot and force the miss kay Darang. But Balagasay able to clean it out. A foul of the jump shooter na si Louis Vigil.
Just too aggressive there on Mitchell Minus. Yan, bilis lang ng stint ni Mitchell Minus. Balik ulit siya sa bench. And Jeff Santos ang binalik. Coach Mactan and Louis Vigil knocks down the first free throw.
Well, Louis Vigil has always been an interesting scorer to me because he can definitely score the basketball. You know, he scores sort of like Luka Doncic. You know, sort of, okay? Because nobody is like Luka, okay? But what I mean by that is has his own pace, obviously, but just especially when he gets his 2 feet inside the paint, maganda yung ano niya ron eh, whether it's a turnaround J, as you see Flores miss a layup. I think it's just a matter of time once he finds his way dito sa kupunan ng Gensan, because if we look at this team, maybe a part of Kyle Tolentino, you know, depending on how Mark Cruz would look like during the season, he could be their second or third leading scorer.
That's right. Pero hindi siya magiging leading scorer kung ganyan yung galaw niya.
Offensive foul, no?
Umawi muna siya dun.
What was that? Two seasons ago?
Yeah,
Ito
with
yung
Bacolod.
What was that? He had 42. He had a 40-point game. Diba?
There wasn't a lot of structure in that in the way they were playing
Right.
that time, and
I don't care whether you have structure or not, but
if you're a scorer,
42 is 42.
if you're a scorer, you're a scorer. Robbie Darang continues to miss here. What about the hustle play from Carl Bringas?
So Delph, if you remember, we talked about the offensive rebounding early on for Bataan in that first half. Their first 16 rebounds, kalahati nun, no? Eight offensive rebounds, and so far, you know, just under 7 minutes here in the third quarter, they already have 14 offensive rebounds. The last one, care of Bringas, +1 pa.
Ivan Acuna comes in for Louis Vigil, who did not play in that first half.
Imagine this team, no? O kung ano yung kalalabasan ng larong ito o yung mukha ng larong ito kung wala yung second chance opportunity sila. Talk about Bataan.
ManiPay is the digital wallet built for the community. Moralejo misses. Defensive rebound ni Adi Santos na agaw ni Ramirez. Bigay kay Darang. Darang looks ahead. Drives left. Bigay kay Bringas. Balagasay thought about it. Ball knocked away by Valacuña. Howe with a steal and a finish from DJ Howe.
Now this is one player who's fighting for his spot. In the last game, even in that blowout game, they were down in the first quarter. DJ Howe had 8 points in the second quarter to put the team in striking distance. The second half was a different story, though.
Moralejo is fouled. Bataan getting the turnover there.
I think they're over the limit, too. Both teams, ito yung agaw, no? Could have been caught. A call for lifting was Malagasay. DJ Howe. There's a ring to his name, no? DJ Howe.
DJ Paano.
Right?
Oh, Paano.
Okay. Now I know how you feel every time gumaganyan ako. It's terrible.
It is.
Valacuña, specialty of the house.
It is, and I
Not
just,
that time.
I just try to, if you love someone, you don't embarrass them.
You bear with them.
You bear with them.
Yeah,
then
exactly.
That's it.
You
That's
better.
how I feel.
You better. This match.
Loristo.
Yeah.
Tingnan natin kung ano yung gagawin ni... Oh, nice. Nice. Uy, hindi niya na natapos. Offensive rebounding again. Another extra possession for Gensan. Adi Santos nakakuha ng offensive rebound doon.
Ang maganda kasi ron, no, dahil nakita ni Jamil Gabawan yung mismatch. And he was the helper of that mismatch sa kanyang teammate. Si Adi Santos dropped to the other weak side, and after the shot was in position for the offensive rebound. Yun nga lamang, mintis yung unang
Di ba
free throw.
nagkukwentuhan tayo about pioneers? Di ba?
Right. Meron ulit.
Jamil Gabawan is a pioneer.
San Juan. Di ba?
No.
Saan ba siya noong una?
Navotas.
Navotas ba siya?
Navotas. Under Coach Elvis.
Ah.
Sila
Ito ba yung...
Elvis Sazon.
Sazon,
Sunday
di ba?
Salvacion.
Oo.
JP Calvo. Ron Denison.
Iba kasi ang alaala ko sa Navotas eh.
Ayun, yung
Tayo
court.
yata magkasama nun eh. Yung
court.
ring.
Yung ring na nasira.
Na hindi natapos ng laro.
Tapos nandun tayo sa classroom, sa library
Right.
ng eskwelahan.
Na-reschedule yung larong yun, naalala ko eh.
Ano na schedule? Siguro mga 5 months later.
Ang tanong,
nilaro ang overtime nun eh. Sa Pampanga.
Yan yung gusto kong... I'm trying to remember that. Hindi full game no yung binalikan.
Oo, hindi. Yung
Yun.
overtime lang. Sa Pampanga nilaro yun eh, sa AUF.
That's probably one of the most odd rescheduling games we've seen in basketball. Na yung reschedule na game, nag-pick up mag-overtime na.
Oo. Kakaiba din yun.
Imagine going to the venue, kung malayo pa pinanggalingan mo, knowing that maglalaro lang kayo just a few minutes. It's not even a full quarter.
Tutoy Ramirez stepping into that three-pointer. Moralejo, Marwin, Van Acuña. Acuña can't hit the three.
That's a foul on Loristo.
No, Gabawan.
Oh, Gabawan.
Hold on, Gabawan.
Baka yung unang technical na yan. Yeah. Oh. Had some spicy words on top of the initial reaction.
Yeah,
Yun ang mabigat doon.
that's it.
Mabigat na yung nakomit niyang pang-apat. No?
Nadagdagan pa.
Kahit walang technical yun eh. Di ba? Pang-apat, 4 minutes to go, third quarter pa lamang tayo. Ang mabigat doon dahil sa technical, goodbye na talaga for this game.
There's a lot of free throws in this ball game.
Especially for Gensan.
Yeah, Loristo will take the technical free throw. Eh, dalawa pa siya. Since nasa penalty na ang Bataan. Both teams already over the limit. Loristo nails the second. And 2 for 3. Angelo Loristo, 53-48 is the count. Tito Jaime. Darang. Au. Robbie launches. Rebound ni Moralejo. Ahead to Marwin Junicio. Acuña. And that is nothing but the bottom of the net para kay Val Acuña.
First field goal, first points for the preseason para kay Val Acuna after not suiting up their first 2 games.
Ramirez drives. Bigay kay Jaime.
Libreng-libre.
Santos able to keep it alive para sa Bataan. Binabatay ni Acuna. Swings it over to Ramos. Alex Ramos with a finger roll.
2 straight of a drive given up by Loristo para kay Ramos. Kaya madali rin yung kanyang layup at the tip of the rim.
We'd like to thank LGR, the official outfitter of the MPBL. Acuna. That's an offensive foul.
Kung kanina, first basket niya. Ngayon naman, tapusin mo.
Ngayon naman,
First foul niya.
yun yung tulak.
Oo, meron eh.
Lagi mo ginagawa yan.
Ba't lahat ng negatibo, no?
Ay,
Ba't ganun?
negative ba yun?
Ba't ganun? Offensive foul, turnover yun. Negatibo yun.
Pero sabihin mo sa akin, hindi mo ba ginagawa sa game yun?
Hindi. Hindi nahuhuli.
Hindi na. Robbie Darang sees a gap. Nandun si Chito Jaime. He is fouled. There have been Bataan has not made it a secret that they really wanted some firepower on this team. Feeling nila kulang talaga sila doon, no? Sa scoring punch. They also wanted a bit, some size to at the 3 and 4 spot, and then they got Malagasay and Chito Jaime.
Well, let's see if those 2 names can fill in yung kanilang mga pangangailangan. It's only preseason, no? And obviously a lot of time, not only for them, but really for all teams, to sign the type of players that they want, they feel that could really help them.
Acuna relocates.
Catch and shoot.
Oh.
Catch and shoot.
And make. 58 to 52. Good happiness to play. Tutoy Ramirez.
What a move.
Nakalusot na naman.
Grabe yun, fake spin. Sa Amerika, ang tawag doon, the Smitty. And nice finish by Ramirez.
Sino nagpauso ng Smithy? Si Charles Smith?
Steve Smith.
Gusto ko talaga yung
Steve Smith.
DJ Howe in the house.
I like how you delivered that, no? Na kunyaring sinadya mo, pero nakita ko, hindi mo talaga alam.
Inside Alex Ramos, nabitawan ng bola. Natuluyan na, nabitawan ng bola.
This could be an unsportsmanlike. But I think Robbie Darang was there, yeah. But nonetheless, a poor foul because that sends DJ Howe, or as my partner said it, DJ Paano. Ito, paano to? Nakaiwan. Oh, libre-libre, kinaliwa pa. Swing of the basketball, DJ Howe, ito 3-pointer. Ngayon, free throws naman siya. Hindi ginamit ng first half, but certainly making an impact dito sa third quarter.
Dalawa sila ni Val Acuna.
Tama, no? Isipin mo, scored in double figures yung kanya. Anak pa niya. Okay? 17 points. Probably the highest of his MPBL career in a half. Hindi pa ginagamit. Hindi rin natin alam kung gagamitin pa yan.
Yan. Mukhang pahinga muna sila Nelo Santos na kasi si Kyle Pero tumas na yung lamang dito. 9 na puntos na for Gensan. Chito Jaime.
Tough shot.
Ese Gabo. Umiwas sa dalawang bantay. Val Acuna. Catch and shoot and make.
I'm not sure, no? Kung Nanonood ba talaga? Alam nila yung history ng MPBL? Season 1, yan ang inaugural MVP. But even before the MPBL, UE Red Warrior days pa lang yan si Val, ito na ang ginagawa niya. Catch, shoot, and make.
And I think this is I see yung value of someone like Hesed Gabo, Christian. Especially when they try to push the basketball with, you know, kalat yung mga tao, the floor is spread out, the defense is on its heels, and Hesed really knows how to make the right decision sa mga sitwasyon na yon. Siya na naman nagpasa kay Val kanina.
He had 4 assists nung first half, and ang maganda kasi kay Hessen, yung advantage niya, no? That's why we called him like the ultimate distributor nung first half. He sees the play even before it happens. That one pass before, you know, before the half ended, the first half ended, bago niya natanggap yung bola, alam niya na libre yung kasama niya. That was a touch pass from half court.
Gabo against Flores, 6 seconds to work with. Hesed. Janicio shoots over Balagasay. Nag-converge ng depensa kay Marvin Janicio doon. Tutoy
Nice.
sends it to
Look.
Dante Baguio. In and out on the 3. Balagasay. It ends up with Baguio. Christian Balagasay. Short rebound ni Acuna. DJ Howe.
Watch out for Val Acuna or DJ Howe. Give him a contract.
I see you.
Give him a contract.
Papirmahin na yan. 10 points na para kay DJ Howe. The lead is ballooned to 14.
Just like that. And how about, Sidel, itong Gensan, this run in the third quarter. 25-17? 28-17, it looks like.
Yeah. Hot hands from Val Acuna and DJ Howe propelling Gensan to a 14-point lead going into the fourth. Fourth quarter underway. Tancinco, Gabo, Janicio, Pacquiao, and Mark Cruz for Gensan. Robbie Dara, Mitchell Maines, Alex Ramos, Jeff Santos, and Carl Bringas para naman dito sa Bataan. Quarter scoring. After score just 15 in the first, Gensan exploded for 29 and 25 in the second and third. Jeff Santos opening the fourth with a three-pointer to trim the deficit to 11.
Sidel, who needs Kyle Tolentino and Nate Santos, or sorry, that's Nelo Santos. Nelo Santos. Both of them combined for 28 points no first half. Who needs them if you have Val Acuna and DJ Howe, who combined for 18 points nung third quarter lamang. Hindi pinalaro si Tolentino at si Nelo Santos nung third quarter. Darang,
Bringas, jumper, in and out.
That's a foul.
Uli.
Yeah.
Nakasabit yung kamay eh. Robbie Darang. And Santos trying to go for back-to-back threes. Bringas, labas muna. And Mitchell Maynez, here we go. Mitchell puts his head down. Finds Robbie Darang. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Darang against Cruz. Darang nakawala. Darang able to get that one in off the glass.
A good spacing after the second chance points created by the offensive rebound of Bringas. And yan talaga ang bumubuhay para sa Bataan simula nung larong ito. Second chance opportunities.
16 points for Robbie Darang. Cruz, Gabo, Hesed. Inside, Pacquiao rises and he finishes strong.
Hesed Gabo na naman yung nakahanap, no?
7 puntos na para kay Rene Pacquiao. Hesed Gabo, that's his 7th assist of the ball game. Santos swings it over to Darang.
Good pass.
Sa gitna, minus for 3. Ganda ng takbo ng opensa ng Bataan doon, no? Great ball movement from the risers.
To your point, and it's because of the spacing. You know, the last 2 plays, ang ganda ng pag-space, especially their wings. That time, it was like a big triangle where in top of the Casey minus in 2 corners na libre siya sa ibabaw. I tell you, tansin ko, nakausap ko siya nung halftime. And sabi ko sa kanya, alam mo, iba yung kilos mo. No? Ang laki ng pagkaan yung kilos mo. Ito yung hanap at yung pasa ni Hesen Gabo. And it's not like we're used to him not being in shape, but you could just see the improvement sa kanyang laro. And sabi niya, simple lang yung sinabi niya si Delph, kakaiba kasi yung ensayo ni Coach Elvis. Sabi niya. And he really meant that as a compliment, you know, because it's complementing also his game. Kaya kung gusto mo pa kondisyon, sumabay ka sa Gensan. Baka dalang ka pa ng merienda ni Madam. Oh,
Kaya
diba?
nga, baka masama sa sa allocation.
Kaya lang, sayang kung dadalang ka ng merienda. And, yung deficit, di ba? Imbis na mag-calorie deficit, nag-neutral lang.
Wala rin pagbabago.
Wala rin, di ba? So, wag na lang.
Wag na lang.
Ito, wag na lang din. Mag-gap na tayo.
Hindi, may titingnan na yung mga referees natin.
Okay.
Kasi may konting kiskisan doon with Bringas and Dionisio. Checking on what happened here. Foul. Dionisio whistled for the unsportsmanlike foul. Carl Bringas gets a warning.
So obviously a chance para sa Bataan. Free throws plus ball possession to trim the lead down to single digits. Split ng free throws ni Bringas. Kapatid ba to?
Hindi.
Hindi. No relation whatsoever. Who was the Bringas that played in Bataan last year? RV, right?
Ang alam ko kasi itong Bringas na to, may roots to sa Isabela eh.
Okay.
And Alex Ramos, great execution here from Bataan. Keeping things simple.
Yun na nga, single digits na nga. No? They got 3 points out of that unsportsmanlike foul by Dionisio.
Tancinco. To Cruz. Mark Cruz, labas kay Tosi. Has to fire. No. Oh, nice tip in. Galing kay Adi Santos.
Well, the challenge no against sistema nitong ni Coach Elvis offensively. They run a lot of double drags, a lot of staggered screens. If you're not going to show sa shooter, makakashoot yung mga shooters nila. As you see, Bringas with an acrobatic finish. Wala, ito na si Hesen Gabo.
Hesen Gabo.
Ang bilis.
Just knew that it was going in. He just knew it.
Nandun pa rin yung quickness talaga.
Seems to be enjoying his time here with Gensan, his new team. Pacquiao with a rebound. Gabo.
Yun lang.
Pancinco turnover.
Part of the adjustment. Nakatiring siya sa kanan. That was the right pass actually. I mean, the right person to pass to dahil kumarga na no, yung initial defender, yung unang tumatakbo kay Adi Santos. Filling the lane on the right side. Medyo malayo lang para kay Tosi.
Tres na talaga gamit kay Tancinco dito. No? Kasi kapalitan niya si Mark Barrera. I'd like to thank ManiPay, the digital wallet built for the community. Jem Versosa, first time in the game. Ganda ng nilaro din yan against San Juan. No? Very active on the glass.
Cruz for 3.
Alfred Flores gets a running start. Finds Darang from the corner. It's good. Babasa siya mang Kalamangan.
This is just a team.
19-point lead. 19 points para kay Robbie Darang.
From what it looks like, no, just not willing to quit right away. Gensan looking to break the game wide open, especially in the third quarter. Pero bumabalik itong Bataan. Another stop. Here comes Flores.
78-69. Chance to inch closer. Tutoy.
Nice fake.
Nice fake. Kick out. Robbie. Yes, sir.
That is just beautiful execution. They've been executing really well to start this last quarter. Look at this. Off the ball screen, loaded side. Ramirez lifting, faking, driving, distributing. Darang knocking it down.
Robbie Darang, 22 points. Shooting back-to-back threes here in the fourth. 5 minutes remaining. Gensan ahead by 6. Ilagan Isabela Cowboys set to see action in a while against the Junior MPBL D-League squad. And Christian, you were raving about Bataan's execution here.
I was, and I still am, especially after this looks to be a defensive stop. It will be one, and a chance to trim this lead maybe into just one possession if it's a 3. The three-point shooting has been big, no, for Bataan. Only made 4 nung first half. So far has 9. Let's see if they could convert here. Here's the three-pointer. Yun lang, wala.
Flores unable to convert. Gabo to Tolentino. Junicio and Adi Santos. And Elo Santos is back on the floor. Gabo. 3 seconds. Labo, Junicio. Dalawang easy pa sa Marvin. Had a shot there already.
It looked like he didn't know the time. As Gabo, I thought he had the right thing in mind. Aabot yun kung tinira ka agad off that pick and pop. Pasok si Balacuña.
Kyle Tolentino.
You see Coach Daddy doesn't really care if he scored 17 in the first half. He just sees everything in the present, no, as it is. Inupo niya kagad. Halos kakapasok lang yan itong quarter. Itong si Kyle Tolentino, pasok si Balacuña.
Extreme ang subok at kompleto ang appliances brand ng Pilipinas. Gabo is fouled by Chito Jaime. Apat na yung team foul ng Bataan dito. Dalawa lang for Gensan.
That's something that we talked about, no? I believe when we covered in Paco, that you have to go for the ball, especially if you're gonna go for the quote-unquote duty foul.
Yeah. Siguraduhin mo na may play ka sa bola.
But the thing is, I don't think it wasn't a harmful foul, no, kay Chito Jaime, but it wasn't going for the ball either. So that's probably something our officials, since we always ask them to be consistent sa mga tawag, should call more. You know, just like the technical earlier given to Chito Jaime to start the third quarter. I am for that. You know, it's for preventive measures, especially, what was that, 2 seasons ago? Incident that happened here in Binyan. Officials coming to this table right here. I wasn't covering that game, but I was watching that game.
I was.
You were, I remember. And to avoid incidents like that, and it all starts, hindi pag malaki na yung apoy. Tulad nung similar, yung incident kanina kay Chito Jaime, had a few words at the end of the second quarter.
Hindi mo na papalagpasin. Huwag mo na palagpasin.
Huwag mo nang palagpasin. Di ba?
Gensan brings the lead back to 8. Under 4 minutes remaining. Timeout Bataan.
Nagbabalik ang Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League Preseason 2026. Dream come true ang unang pagtapak ni Nelo Santos sa pro. This University of Makati standout says, walang madali at walang shortcut sa basketball kaya malaki ang pasasalamat niya at nabigyan siya ng chance this preseason. Hindi rin niya sinasayang ang pagkakataon every time na pinapasok siya sa court at buhos siya dahil alam niya kung gaano kalalim ang roster nila. Kumpiyansa din siya sa tiwala na binibigyan ni Coach Elvis at binigyan siya ng license to shoot when open. So Stephen, Coach Christian?
Thank you so much, Sheila. And you know, for a player like Nelo Santos coming from, let's just say, one of the more
Small market teams. Let's just put it that way. Small,
yeah, the more unheralded programs.
There you go, yeah.
In Metro Manila, there's a challenge here.
I think mine sounded a lot better.
Okay, you want a small market, huh? Sorry, Mr. Big Market.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm sorry. You're a big market
It's a challenge
university. We'll be right back.
Upon review, the challenge was unsuccessful.
So it is.
Tapos ka na.
successful journey.
I think I have the right to defend myself.
Okay. Let's do
Since
it.
we went on a gap timeout, this is Ibala Cunha. Catch and shoot, ito wala. Okay, there's nothing wrong in being a small market team. Let's not forget, or let us be reminded
Okay.
that the defending NBA champions comes from a small market team
Yeah.
in the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Okay. So it was not.
It was not meant to
Okay.
undermine any program or any university for that
Yeah,
matter.
but you know what?
I just wanted to point out that mine was better than yours. That's it.
Okay. But you know, this program that Nelo Santos comes from, by the
Right.
way, it has a backer. You know,
Right.
may kaibigan ko, no, taga Ilonggo din.
Right.
That's why there's
Kaya,
a connection here.
kaya pala, kaya ng reaction.
There's a connection here because Coach Noy
Yeah.
Pido is the head coach of that team.
Okay.
So, siya yung naatasan
Yeah.
na angat ng programa doon sa University of Makati. And then, and I like what I'm seeing because they just won, I think, one of the tournaments over I think last weekend, an under 25 tournament.
Right.
So, ang laking bagay ng revitalize ng programa dun sa UMAC.
Ang coach pa rin ba dyan yung dating nasa Quezon City? Sa MPBL?
Coach Biz?
Biz Valencia?
No, si Coach Noy Pido na sa UMAC.
Okay. Yung
Si
sinasabi
Coach,
mo kanina. Okay.
So siya na yung may hawak dun sa UMAC.
Yun lang but back to the game. That was a big basket no by Gensan para maiangat ulit ang kanilang kalamangan ng 8. 3 na lamang to Or I believe as low as 4 points, but this was the ball screen action. You see Gabo to Pacquiao.
Ang laking bagay na yan sa Gabo dito sa Gensan. 82-74. Robbie Darang at the line.
The one guy that I'm sure that I think we failed to mention, even at the top of the coverage, who top scored in their last game, former FEU standout, Hubert Canny.
Okay.
Not seeing action today. But in their loss in the last game, top scored with 26 points and 4 assists. Certainly his services missed. Pero napuna naman ni Robbie Darang. Kahit papano.
Yeah, and for Gensan naman, lamang sila sa assist, 23-15.
Right?
And Hesed Gabo for 3, takeover mode. Hesed Gabo. He's been brilliant.
The whole game.
Yeah. Jaime. Iba ni Adi Santos. Gabo quickly to Acuna. Gabo. Working his magic again. Hesed Gabo. Easy does it para kay Hesed Gabo.
I like how you put it though when the play was happening. This was a la magic indeed. That pass, a la Magic Johnson yung datingan, and especially if you have 9 assists across your name. Hesed Gabo has been controlling the game, really close to dominating this game with his passing.
And I think hindi mo pa nga mabilang dyan yung yung mga
Intangibles.
at times na siya yung nag-set up lang. No, not really the assist. na napunta sa kanya.
The pass before
Oh,
that.
the pass before that.
Much needed basket for Bataan. Care of Ramirez of that. A quick three. Looking for another spread situation right here. Top of the key, attacking the one side as Gensan rejects the ball screen, creates the 2-on-1.
And Marwin Junicio, they just have all the answers right now. itong Gensan.
On point yung sinabi mo. Kasi not the direct assist, no? Hindi mapupunta kay Gabo, but because of his creation of the dribble, led to the open shot. And that was the icing on the cake.
But again, they weren't able to defend successfully itong atake ng Gensan, especially with Hesed Gabo, the ball screen. But offensively, we like what we saw from Bataan.
Right.
Much better from the previous games.
More fluid with their offense. I thought they had discipline overall. I'm sure babalikan nila, no? Yung mga kailangan nilang balikan to clean some things up. But I think defensively, they should work on, their on-ball defense because just too many dribble penetrations. So yung karamihan ng mga assists nanggaling blow-bys, of one-on-ones, ball screen defense. Switching might be something you could explore on certain players. Maybe not Balagasay. Who knows if he could develop that during the course of a 9-10-month season. And, minsan ang hirap i-develop ng mga ganun eh. Kasi ang friendships nga sa 9 to 10 months, ang hirap din i-develop.
Oo.
Yung depensa pa kaya.
Kaya tayo nga, tagal na natin magkaibigan. Hanggang ngayon, nag-aano pa rin.
Wala, I'm just
Umapalya pa rin.
I'm just being a professional.
Kaya ano ba to?
Pero maging professional tayo ngayon dahil nga sa pagbabalik
Ni Sheila,
ni
Sheila
Mabuhay.
Pinalitan mo na yung talaga yung apelido ni Sheila. Grabe yung una mong sinabi. The Resurrection eh.
Di ba? Hindi. Kasi, nasa, what's the English? Is it present participle? Whatever. Pero pagkatapos ng gabing ito, after the third game, the resurrected na siya.
Past tense na.
Tapos na. This is your welcome back to the MPBL moment, Sheila.
Thank you daw.
For us to ignore that silly turnover by Bataan in the backcourt. Mas binigay na namin yung pansin sa'yo.
Kaya nga eh.
Since this is a done deal already.
Inside they go. Adi Santos quietly having he's had a great game, Adi Santos. 7 points, 8 rebounds. Nobby Darang misfires. Rebound ni Marwin Junicio. "13 seconds remaining. Hesed Gabo will hold. And wow, what a great win para dito sa Gensan Warriors. Their first of the preseason. I think if the season started now, that would have been a good, great glimpse of what we will expect from that team. Rene Pacquiao had a good game as well.
Right.
Cal Tolentino, stellar.
Santos was good in the first half.
Nelo Santos,
Yeah.
Adi Santos,
Yeah.
was solid as well. Howe came off the bench and gave them fantastic numbers. 10
Big
points in just 6
Big
minutes.
lift, yeah. And he looked like a veteran, did not look like a rookie at all. Talk about DJ Howe. Pero, dahil solid siya buong laro, at ito, certainly not a newbie in our league. Sa kanya natin binigay ang best player of the ball game of how he had his magical passes all throughout this game.
And bound to be a game changer here for Gensan. Should he suit up in the regular season?
Tsaka ito, hindi namatay ito.
Aha.
Since season to, buhay na to. Buhay na to.
Grabe ka talaga.
Oh.
Ibang klase. Si partner ko ngayon, 94-79. Gensan picking up win number 1 of the preseason at the expense of Bataan. I think Sheila is ready. Take it away, Sheila.
Yes, at kasama ko ang Hesed Gabo, our best player of the game. Congratulations, Hesed. Well, for the past 3 games na nilaro ninyo, this is your first win. What do you think worked this game na hindi nyo nagawa for the past 2 games?
I think we're still working on our chemistry as a team and yung familiarity with each other, playing offense and defense together, pinag-aaralan pa namin lahat.
Your team had 24 assists for this game. 9 of those sa'yo galing. Pero kahit saang team ka man pumunta, ramdam na ramdam every time you're on the floor.
Yeah, just I just try to do my role to the best of my to the best of my ability. Yun lang.
Meron ka bang mga pasasalamatan o babatiyan?
Unang-una nagpapasalamat kami kay Lord syempre, giving us the win. Thank you din syempre sa coaching staff, kay Coach Elvis, sa tiwala, kila Boss Merman. Kay Armor On, thank you din. At sa mga tropa ko sa New Zealand. At kay Armor On, sabi ko na ba si Armor On. And syempre sa anak ko kay Stella. Thank you.
Maraming salamat. Congratulations, our best player of the game, Hesed Gabo, mula sa Gensan Warriors. Balik sa inyo sa Delcan Coach Christian.
Maraming salamat, Sheila. And that does it for our first game. Congratulations, Hesed Gabo. 9 assists on his way to a victory for the Gensan Warriors. Up next, the Ilagan Isabela Cowboys trying to go for win number 2 as they take on the MPBL Junior D-League squad. Yan po ang ating next game. Magbabalik ang MPBL.